Good morning, everyone. Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. Hope you had an awesome weekend. It was a gorgeous weekend here. Um, Dad came and visited for the day. I heard from my kids on Mother's Day. And those of you who are moms, I hope you had a beautiful Mother's Day weekend. So, welcome. I'm glad you're here on this Monday morning. Wanted to come in and show you a couple little things that I did, because I did play in my book for about a couple times for about 5 minutes here and there. I want to show you what I did, and I want to do one more thing, and then we'll move on to other things with this. I did post on my community page that I was sewing some trim to some curtains. I spent 5 minutes clipping it on. 5 minutes here and there doesn't necessarily mean working in your book or working on something painty or gluey or whatever. It can be sewing, it can be sculpting, it can be whatever you're creating. It could be woodwork, whatever you're creating. Just give yourself a couple minutes here or there and be surprised at what you get. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe my channel so you can see upcoming content. Those of you who are returning, whether you're new viewers or my good old standby viewers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're all here. So I just want to show you a couple of things that I have done this weekend since I reinforced my spine and put the grommets in, which I should not have put in, by the way, yet. But we'll work on that because I forgot I was going to cover my spine in fabric, so my grommets are hidden. And that's okay. I can, what I'm going to do is use my awl and poke through and get through there. And then my grommets are just hidden, no big deal. So what I did is I glued some fabric to the inside and the outside to help support my spine. And then I came back a little while later and added some cover papers. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind because I didn't like the way the fabric was, the edge of the fabric was looking in there. So I wanted to cover that. And I'll cover this. I have the title of the book that I want to ink and glue here, and then the author's name. I found out the meaning of the book. It says, "As far as my feet will carry me." It's about a man who's escaping from Poland during the war. So I would love to get that book in English and read it. So that would be really cool. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke holes through where my grommets were, and I'm going to string elastic. Now the reason I'm using elastic is I want to have my pages removable for when I work on them. So this way it'll be easy and they'll be easily removed. So I'm just using my awl and poking a hole through the grommets. And this way the grommets are hidden. That's okay. I don't mind that the grommets are going to be hidden on here. That's okay. So I'm poking through. Just going to do five minutes. It's not going to take me all that long to get this in. You'd be surprised at what you can, I lost my title, be what you accomplish in 5 minutes. Okay, so I poked that through. I'm going to get my needle, because I want to poke this through the holes. This is elastic, black elastic. I like using that when I'm doing my when I'm doing my removable pages, and I might not be able to do that way, so I'm just going to go out, go out through one hole, pull it back in through another. I'm gonna have to redo the hole going the other way because I had the fabric is pointing the wrong way. So make it so it can get the elastic through. And there we go. And now I'm going to go through the bottom. And let me poke this way so I can get back through there. And it's not going to rip the fabric, it's going to be good. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this and tie it. So, the extra out of the way. So I'm going to just pull it ever so gently because I want to tighten it up. Because you want it to snap into hold. So I'm going to have to do a couple knots in here. Tie it over a couple times. Make sure it's tight enough before I'm done. I like the way it's to snap it. All right, that one's a little loose. So if I pull it that way a little. All right, that should be good. And once I start putting my signatures in, it will tighten up. Now, what I'm going to use for my signatures, I'm going to just use a variety of different papers I have here. I have book page, I have old, right now I'm going to cut this off a little bit because that's just way too long. I have book page, I have writing paper, and see the back outside? You can, it's kind of like a hidden spine actually. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to poke a hole through the center because I want to put a piece of elastic around the outside to help hold it shut. So I'm going to just eyeball it, poke a hole through the center. There we go. Yeah, no grommet necessary here. It's not necessary. I'm going to take a length of this. I'm going to measure it around the book. Take a little bit of a length of it. And there we go. I'm going to cut it. Okay, so I'm going to fold it in half. I know I stopped mid-sentence of the kind of pages I'm using. Sorry about that. I'm going to be using some old writing paper. See, I folded it in half and poked it through. See, I poked it through the hole. It's coming through. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it around. Not too hard here, because I don't want my ends coming out. And see how tight I want it. All right. Okay. I'm going to use book pages from this book. I'm going to use book pages from the book. I'm going to tie a big knot here. And if the knot is not in the right spot, you can always tie it again. And the other thing I like to do is I'm going to tie the knot on the outside too, so I know it stays. I'm going to use regular book page from a couple different books. Actually, I'm definitely going to use some pages from this original book. I'll probably put some envelopes in here. There we go. And that's going to hold it. There. It holds the book shut nicely. Because what's going to happen eventually is it's going to start opening and staying open like that. I don't want it to do that. I want it to stay kind of on the normal side, the normal. So I'm going to use regular book pages in here. I'm going to use envelopes, old mailing envelopes. You get those extra ones when you get your bills. Maybe I'll put some coloring pages in here. I have all sorts of paper I have just collected along the way. So my next thing is to spend about 5 minutes pulling together some papers. It's a 2-signature journal. I'm going to put probably 10 pages in each signature because I want them to lay nice and flat when I do it. So I'll probably do 10 pages to each signature. Yeah, this knot will not be in the way of everything on the inside. About 10 pages, and that's 40 per signature, 40 sides per signature, 40 times 2. That'll be about 80 pages in here. That'll be nice for this size. This is a 1.5 inch spine, so that's good. I could put 3 in here. If I choose to do 3, I'll show you how I do it. So, but for now, I'm just going to do 2 signatures because I don't want it over bulky. I want to be nice and workable. And I have vellum. I'll probably use some vellum. Just, I'll show you when I pull things together. I have some old pattern pages from books. Just a whole bunch of stuff like that that I will be putting in here. So for now, that was my 5 minutes. I just added my elastic for my spine. I'm ready to insert my signatures, which I'll get together later. And I put a closure on it. There's many different ways you can do a closure. I just really like this way. I really like this way. So we'll go from there. So folks, thank you so much for being here. I will see you again in a bit. You all have a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day here in the Northeast. So, yep, the robins are out there singing. So for now, please like and subscribe so you can see future content. This is my hashtag Create 5 Minutes a Day challenge. Please, you can do anything goes. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you just sit and create for 5 minutes. You can sit and doodle, whatever. And that's what I'll be doing in here. I'll be sitting and doodling. I'll be all kinds of stuff. Please tag me. Please use hashtag Create 5 Minutes a Day challenge, and also tag me at Beth Loves Art when you go on Instagram. And there's also a Facebook page, Beth Loves Art, on Facebook, and you can post things on there also. I'd love to see what you're working on. Okay, folks, you all have a great day for now, and I will show you my putting in my signatures next. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Take care now. Bye.